Good morning, children of class 5. Today in moral science, we are going to read about service. In the previous class, we have done half of the story of service. Now, today, we will continue the story, and before that, let us recap about service once again. Now, what is service? Service is doing things for others. So, when we do anything for others, that is called service. When we become a helper for someone, at that time we are providing service to the person. Serving other people is one of the best ways to serve God. So, if we want to serve God, then we have to serve other people, and that is the best way how we can serve God. And how we can serve other people? We can serve other people in different ways. Suppose anyone is hungry and we provide him with food, that means we are serving that person. If anyone is not having book, and if we donate our book to that person and it becomes useful for that person, that means we are serving that person. Now, suppose if anyone is not able to walk and we help the person in walking, or anyone is not able to cross the road, at that time if we help the person in crossing the road, that means we are serving that person. And in different ways, when we serve the people, then that is the way how we serve God, because in every person there is God. When we serve, we make a difference in the lives of others. So, when we are serving anyone, that means we are making a difference in their lives. Suppose the person whom we have given book, and the child or the person is benefited by that book, that means we are making a difference in his life. He is becoming knowledgeable. If anyone is hungry, we provide food, he becomes satisfied, he is happy, there we make a difference in his life. Now, when we are service oriented, we consider the needs of people as our home and think of ways to help them. So, when we are service oriented, that means when we want to serve anyone, that time what we should do? We should consider their needs. That the person what he wants, that thing should be that I want that thing. At that time, we should think that that is my need and I want that thing, and think of ways to help them. And so when we want anything, then what we do? We find out the ways how we can get that thing. And the same thing we should do for the other person also. If he wants anything, we want to serve that person, then we should think of the ways how to provide that thing to that person. In that way we can help that person, and then we can serve him. If anyone is sick, then when we take care of the person, then we are serving that person as well as we are serving God. Now, the story we have done half, and in that story we have seen there is an American lady. Her name is Lua. Now, this story is about Lua Jetsinger. She became very happy and proud that Abdul Baha had trusted her with some of his own work which he made himself to do, which he himself used to do. So in this story also this story is related with Abdul Baha and Lua, and there we are going to read out the story what is. And master is Abdul Baha, and we will read the story. So let us continue. So, service to man is service to God. Now, here there was once an American lady called Lua. So we have done half of the story. Let us first. So there in this story, what we have seen that there is an American lady and her name was Lua. And one day she had gone to the master and she said to the master, the spiritual teacher, that I want to serve God. Then what did the master say? The master has told that if you want to serve God, then what you have to do? You will have to serve your fellow men. And then he said one day he told to Lua that I am doing some work today. I am busy and I want that the work which I am doing you should go and do. And there is and he told that you can start your service from today. There is a friend. He had a friend and he was sick. And he told Lua that you can go and visit him because I go and visit him, but today as I am busy, you can go and take care of him instead of me. Then he told that you take food also for him and take care of him as I was doing. Now Lua was very proud. Lua was proud and she was very happy to when the master has told her to go. Then she became proud and happy because she thought that master has trusted him and so he had given her this responsibility to do. Now she went to the man who was sick. The master has told to do. And when she reached the home of the man, then what she found that the man was very sick. He was suffering from a terrible disease. Then she returned back to the master. She returned back to the master and she said that that place was very terrible. I was not able to stand at that place because of there was very bad smell. I was not able to tolerate the smell, as well as the condition of the man was also not very good. It was miserable. And on seeing his state, I became afraid. I thought that I could also get the disease. So I came back. Now master, he was very sad and he said to Lua that if you want to serve God, then what you have to do? He told her you would have to serve your fellow men. So he told that if you want to serve God, then first you will have to serve your fellow men. Whom you meet, you will have to serve him. In every person, you should see the image and likeness of God. So, if you want to serve God, then first of all, what you should do? You should serve whomever you find, and in all, you have to see the image of the God. He told her to go back. If the house is dirty, you should clean it. So master said that if you find that the house is dirty, house of the sick man is dirty, then it was your duty that you should clean the house. If the man is hungry, you should feed him. So he said that if you found that the man was hungry, then what you should provide him with food. The master had done all these chores many times for that man. So her master, he was also doing the same thing. He had gone to the man many times. He had given him food. He had cleaned his house. So he said that I have done these things many times. And now if you want to serve, you should also go and do these things. He told Lua that she should be able to do it this once. So master told that I had been doing this many times. So if you want, then you should do it at least once. So this is how the master taught Lua to serve her fellow men. So master had taught that how you should serve your fellow men. You do work for the men, then only you will be able to serve your fellow men. Lua went back and served the patient as the master had taught her. So now what Lua did? Lua went back to the sick man's house, and whatever master had told, Lua had done it. The master was pleased with Lua. Now, when Lua had heard whatever master has had said, Then he was pleased and further exhorted her, "Look at me, follow me, be as I am, take no thought for yourselves or your lives." So he said that, "Look at me. Now see how I am. Follow me how I am. You should follow me. Be as I am. So try to be how I am. Take no thought for yourselves or your lives." So, what you should do when you want to serve anyone, at that time you should not think about yourself. You should not think about your life also, whether it will be saved or it will be lost, whether ye eat or whether ye sleep. You should not think that whether you have eaten or whether you have slept or not, whether ye are comfortable, whether ye are well or ill. So, now he said that at that time you should not look at your comfortability, whether you are comfortable or not, whether you are well or whether you are sick or ill, whether you are with friends or foes. There you should not see also that whether the person whom you are going to serve is your friend or your enemy, whether you receive praise or blame. When you are doing the service, just be service oriented. At that time, you should not see that the act which you are going to do, it will give you praise or you will be blamed for that. For all these things, ye must not care at all. So he said that those things, you should not care about these things. Now look at me and be as I am. So he said to Lua that, "See me and try to be as I am. Ye must die to yourselves and to the world." So he said that it is that we will die ourselves only and we will die for the world. So shall ye be born again. So one day we all are going to die and we will be born again and enter the kingdom of heaven. And then what will happen? We will enter the kingdom of heaven. When we are serving the fellow men, when we are serving people, then we will enter his kingdom of heaven. We will reach the heaven. Behold the candle, how it weeps, how it gives its light. It weeps its life away drop by drop in order to give forth its flame of light. So, as you have seen a candle, when we hold a candle, then what do we find? That it gives its light. And what happens when the candle burns? We find that the wax is melting. At that time, what happens? The candle's life is also becoming less drop by drop. And why it is becoming small? Because it is providing light to us, and for that it has to give its life. Drop by drop it is giving its life, and so its life is becoming lesser or smaller. And for the flame of light, in order to give forth its flame of light, so it is giving, so that other things will be lightened. Now let us understand more about this. So first, here Lua, she had gone to the house of the men, house of the sick man. She is seeing from outside. Now when she has seen the terrible condition of the man, she is very surprised and she does not want to stay over here. She, after seeing the condition, she runs back. Now when master had told to serve, she is happily serving the man. And can see over here, she is serving the man happily, and like that she is serving God. She has listened to the master's advice. Now behold a candle, how it gives its light. It weeps its life away drop by drop in order to give forth its flame of light. Abdul Baha. Now let us understand this. With the help of the image we will understand. Now as you can see over here, the candle. The first is, we have seen the candle. It is bigger Now drop by drop, it is drop by drop, what we find, it is giving its life, it is giving its life. And for whom it is giving? So that the area, the surroundings where it is, the whole place will become little. Okay, the whole place will be lightened because of the light of the candle. Now slowly the candle has become small. Slowly the candle, as we can see, it is becoming small. In this figure also, what we find, and why it is so that it can light the other area, and for that it is giving its life. So here it is said that there also we should not think about ourselves. We also, like a candle, we should not think about ourselves, and we should give our light also. That means we should help other person also in the same way, without considering or without thinking for ourselves, as the candle does. Only a life lived in service to others is a life worth living. So Albert Einstein, he had also said that when a life lived in the service to others is a life worth living. So when anyone is living his life, or when he is serving anyone for the others, that life is called as a worth. His life has become as a useful life. Now let us do the question answer. The first question is, how did Lua feel when she saw the state of the sick man? So the answer is, first of all, let us understand the question. So when Lua went to see the sick man, then how did she feel? So Lua, she became afraid. She almost fainted. After seeing the condition of the sick man, she almost fainted. She thought that she might catch some terrible disease. So she was very afraid, and she thought that she may get the disease from which the man is suffering. Then the next question. Let's do the next question. Wait. Oh, yes. So what did the master advise Lua to do? So what master had told Lua to do? So the master advised Lua to clean the house of the sick man if it was dirty, as well as to feed him if he was hungry. So the master, he had told Lua that you should go and clean the house of the sick man. If you find it was dirty, then you should have cleaned the house, as well as you should have given him food if he was hungry. He said that if she wants to serve God, she should serve the fellow man. So he had said that if you want to serve God, what you should do? You should serve his fellow man, serve the fellow man first. So this we have to learn and write nicely all the question answer, and revise the chapter properly. So thank you everyone.